Alrighty, so I want to just talk to you guys about something here. Um, there was 2 comments left today on my profile by the same person, and it looks like both was deleted. Now, prior to this happening, if you go back in some of the videos, you may see that I commented that YouTube deleted this comment, and it shows me just reposting whatever that person said and responding to it. I do not delete people's comments. And again, you can go back and look. I actually repost people's comments if that happens, because if it's good or bad, no matter what, I want people to see it. If it's against me or not, I don't care. I like everyone to see it. So this person left 2 comments. The first comment was deleted either by them or YouTube. But what I did is it's Mr. Wong here. I hope I'm saying his name right. But I copied and pasted his comment and I responded to it. And that was showing 6 hours ago. Now he leaves another one 3 hours ago. Within this comment, there's some things that bothered me, and I didn't take it as constructive criticism. It just sounded like nice attacks, because you know how people, and that's why I'm not mad about it, because again, sometimes it's hard to distinguish. It's just reading text is a little bit trickier than actually speaking to a person, should I say. So that's why I'm not mad, but I'm going to address it. Again, usually I'll just copy it and paste it and put it in there and respond, but I felt this deserved a video from me. But it's Mr. Wong here. It's 3 hours ago. In this comment, he did say that he watched a few of my videos, which I greatly appreciated. If he liked them or disliked them, it doesn't matter. I appreciate it. Now, in this statement, he tells me it's with love, but he tells me I'm not a winning player. That just sounds, that's besides it being, I'm not calling him a liar, but besides that being a lie, I just don't know where I mean, okay, so where I'm coming from, I'm gonna address that. What I want to say is I've been playing poker, which you guys have heard me say plenty of times, for about 6 to 7 years. I have multiple videos and pictures out there online with other YouTube accounts that I've had, but also other social media accounts that I have had over the past. One person on this particular channel a long time ago, and I think between my first and third video, states that I can't state that I'm a winning player and don't show my winnings. Well, I'm not going to sit here and flash money. That's not what I do. So I started posting a little bit more of the winning tournaments. Now, what I want to say is I've been playing for 6 to 7 years. I have won tournament straight out. I have final table tournaments. I've also cashed in tournaments. I want this person to know, Mr. Wong, winning players don't do that, and don't do that consistently or over and over. That's not how that works, because there's people that have been playing a lot longer than me that has not won a tournament, that has not final tabled a tournament, and some that hasn't never even cashed a tournament. But I've been able to do that. That would definitely be considered as being a winning player. Now, when it comes to cash games as well, so I'm just going to throw that in there, I am also a winning player. Yes, I've had losing sessions. Yes, I have had big losing sessions, because I've played, again, mid to high stakes poker. So you can't win it all. You can't win it all. It's not going to happen. But my winnings outweigh my losings, which will consider me a winning player. So now I want to go on to another statement that he or another thing that he mentioned in here. Mr. Wong also stated that, let's see where it is. Okay, he put, I have watched some of your videos and you do not play strong fundamental poker. Mr. Wong, I'm going to tell you, you're somewhat correct, but you're mostly wrong. The way I play live poker is a lot different than how I play online poker. The whole reason of this channel is to show what goes on in online poker, the unfairness, the cheating, the scamming. Now, every hand that I play on online does not always consist of cheating, bots, super users, things like that. It doesn't. Not every hand. And I don't want to make it seem like it's every single hand, because it's not. But it is a lot of the hands. There's a lot of unfair things that goes on in online poker. And what I took upon myself is to expose it. Even being a winning player, I decided to choose to expose this. Because again, a losing player does not show winning results. You guys have seen plenty of winning results. Yes, I could have showed more, but that wasn't my point of all of this in the beginning. It's to show what goes on. So some of the hands you have played or seen me play, some of the calls I have made, some of those calls were done on purpose to see and show what goes on, to see and show the setups. I even say it in some of the videos. I'm going to call this because I want you guys to see it, or I say something to the effect of that. So by you watching little clips or little 30-minute videos, I don't understand how you came across that I'm not a fundamental player or I'm not a winning player. So if you can, I would greatly appreciate you responding to this video within the comments, and I'll definitely pin whatever you have to say up and we can talk about it. But I just want to make it clear that how I felt about that comment or your comments, and bring some light to them. Because again, calling someone not a winning player after they show a lot of winning results, especially in tournaments. I mean, tournaments are hard. Tournaments are hard, and you guys have not seen this because I haven't posted, which I'll probably start posting it now. But I've played live tournaments, and I've won live tournaments as well. I haven't played anything huge, but I'm mostly a cash game player. But I actually feel my best results are actually in tournaments. But from now on, I even start posting those. But for you to call someone or tell someone that they're not a winning player even after results, I don't think that's fair. That's not a fair assessment. That's not a fair assumption. It's just all straight across the board unfair. So I don't want this to be too long, but I just want to say that. But also tell people, if you leave comments, I'm not deleting them, because again, if you look back, you'll see me reposting people's comments to me, no matter what it is. Sometimes you may have to censor yourself a little bit, because YouTube deletes comments. And sometimes I don't see every comment, because for some reason YouTube does not even notify me of every comment or anything like that. So I guess that's all. Alright, so I'm back with you guys. I had to come back inside into my little office area, because that cricket was driving me nuts. But what I want to add or continue to say when it comes to the fundamental part of that comment from Mr. Wong, if you look back at my videos, you would see that it's mostly dealing and talking about suspicious players, suspicious accounts, not hand history like other streamers or the vloggers do, because I'm neither of that. I'm just a guy that wants to show what's going on in online poker and on these online sites. You would hear me say it in some of the hands, I'm going to call this because I want to see what they have, or I just want to show you guys, and I do. So some of my calls are definitely not correct. Some of the things I do is definitely not correct, because I want to show you guys. I want you guys to see what's going on, because I say it every time. If the same thing keeps happening with the same suspicious accounts over and over and over, that's not a coincidence. It no longer becomes a coincidence. And that's what I'm showing people. So this channel isn't for hand history and learning how to play poker or anything like that. It's showing you guys the suspicious activity. And again, not every player is suspicious. You would see on my screen, not every player is marked, but it's certain ones. It's the ones that I feel that may be a bot. It's the ones that I feel may be an in-house user, or something just fishy about them. And that's what I'm pointing out. And you know what? I'm glad he left this comment today, because and it seems like every time someone leaves a comment, it's like meant to be, because it's connected to something else. I want you guys to see. I came across this guy's video today, and a lot of, and this is not towards him. It's definitely not towards him. This is you know that saying, I forgot how it goes, but there's many versions of it. But you can't learn from a broke man, or I'll never listen to a broke man, or never listen to a divorced man, or stuff like that. Well, I have no problem listening to a broke man, because a broke man is going to still teach me a lesson. A broke man is going to show me what he has done that led him to where he is. And that's something that you can learn from. You can either learn to improve it or learn to avoid it. And I came across this today. I liked the video. Let me try to find it here. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Alright, so it's this video. I liked it earlier, but I was not able to leave a comment because the comments were turned off. But I guess they're turned on now, so I'm gonna respond to them. But his title of his video is Poker and How Not to Play It. Now, I was called a losing player, and this is not a downer on Shawn. This is definitely not. But Shawn feels that he's a losing player, and Shawn wants to teach us what he's doing and for us not to do it. So I was called a losing player, but I would like you guys to see and hear from a player that considers themselves a losing player.
On here, today's date, July the 25th, 2001. So the purpose of this video is basically how to not play poker. Because I play poker online mostly, and I'm terrible. I cannot win. Continually make the wrong calls and folds or raises. I'm always losing. I'm terrible. I never get any better. I'm 43 years old.
And real quick, this is why it's important to mark those players. Certain players, and I'm not talking about players that are good. Well, yeah, you do want to mark them, but you want to mark the players that you keep losing to in the same fishy manner over and over and over. That would help you avoid a lot of the setups, basically.
And I've been playing for, I don't know, almost 20 years. So I waste my money. So I figured.
So as you can see, this is the main part that it flashed back to when he says how long he's been playing. Later on, he talks about how he entered into a tournament and he was playing in a tournament. Now, to me, it sounds like Shawn may have never won a tournament. So Shawn couldn't consider himself a winning player. But for someone like myself that has won tournaments over and over and over, and over and over and over, how would that be considered being a losing player? Or a player that doesn't have some type of skill? Because this takes skill. It takes luck, but it also takes skill.
You know, and I've watched videos of how to get better at poker, and I never get any better. So I don't know if there's other people out there like me. Maybe if I share my experiences and videos of how I'm playing, and then you just do the opposite of what I do or not do what I do, then you'll be a better poker player. So,
and see, I appreciate Shawn, because Shawn was like me. He wants to show what's going on. He wants to help someone improve. Again, I'm not doing hand history. I'm just wanting to help people avoid the scam. I want people to be able to try to build a roadmap to start winning and taking money back from these scamming sites.
You know, here's my first video, maybe of many. I don't know. I'm pretty much out of money right now. So we'll see what happens. But I guess I can make more videos if I ever get another opportunity, or if I'm stupid enough to put my money on an account again. But for today, I thought, I'm on Global Poker, and I thought I would enter one of their GOAT tournaments that they have going on right now. And I think it started at 3 o'clock, and it was $110 buy-in, and the prize pool was $30,000. So in my mind, I'm thinking, and I always think that I'm going to win first place, and I'm always thinking, well, so if it's $30,000, we're going to cut it up a few ways. When it's all said and done, I'll probably get about $5,000 for first place. So what happens is, basically, it was just the worst situation ever, and basically the wrong things to do. Trust me, if you listen to what I'm saying, you will become a better poker player. So here's what happens.